And sing the song of life. And sing the song of life. Next stanza, next paragraph. New paragraph now. The power of observation. The power of observation and the selection of the detail and the selection of the detail instill the poem INFCILL instill the poem with interest.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hap- Okay, how many participants? 27 participants. So we can start the class now, no? Okay, wish you all a very, very happy new year.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy
Thank
New
you,
Year.
Same to you.
Thank you. So,
Ma'am.
thank you. Okay, so today we will discuss isoquant. I think last class the returns of scale. Is there any problem? So today we will discuss isoquant. Okay, so isoquant is a unit from unit 2, and it also includes the factors of production. So all the chapters which belongs to our unit 2 are related with factors of production. So what are the 4 factors of production? Do you remember? Yes. Do you remember the
Land,
Land, land,
yes?
capital,
land level,
Yes,
land,
capital,
capital,
level,
organization,
land,
capital.
labor, then
and organization.
Yes, very good. Land,
organization.
labor, capital, and organization. So I
capital.
told you that to start the production, we need minimum two factors of production. So in case of Isoquant also, we will start the production with two factors of production. Here we assume the two factors of production are capital and labor. Okay, with the help of labor and capital, we will complete the theory of Isoquant. So the introduction, if I give the introduction of Isoquant, so I can say you Isoquant is a curve. Just wait. Isoquant is a curve where the producers have different combinations of inputs. Okay, you understood what is input now? So different combinations of inputs to produce the same level of output. Do you understood my point? Hello? Am I audible to you all? Hello?
Ma'am, can you speak little bit loudly, ma'am?
Okay. Is it now clear? Is my voice is now clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So do you remember what is input? Do you
What
remember?
I we will give like this, ma'am.
Yes, with the products with whose help we will produce the output. So isoquant is the theory where we will use two different factors of production. So factors of production are the inputs in our case. So we have different combinations of inputs. Combinations you understood now? So there are various combinations of inputs. What are the two inputs? Labor and capital. So combinations of input the producer use and his result or his total number of output will remain same. That means to produce the same level of output, the producer has different combination of inputs with which he will able to produce the same level of output. Now it is up to the producer which combination he will choose. Definitely, he will choose that combination with whose his cost will be minimum, because when we use the factors of production, undoubtedly it is related with the cost of production. Because suppose labor and capital, we use two different factors of production. Now what happened? When he purchased a capital, he have to pay money. Then when he hires the laborers, he has to pay the wages. So this wage, this money which he has to pay, so all are related with the cost of production. So we can say that the cost of production are, so we can say that the cost of production is minimum at the point where the producer takes the decision to produce. Okay, so like the other theories, it also has some assumptions. So first of all, what happened, one suppose what are the various combinations. Suppose in one point he use, suppose nine capital and 5 labor. Second time what he can do, he can use 6 labor and 10 6 capital and 10 labors. So that means if he increases the one factors of production, he has to reduce the other factors of production, because if he increases both the factors of production, then his production total output will increase, because at that point he increases his both the factors of production. But here we have to notice that the output should be remain same. So when the outputs will remain same, if one in factors of production increases, the other factors of production should be reduced. So I will show you the table which represents the various combinations. Before that, you read the slide, you read the page which is come out on your desktop. So if there is any problem, any doubt, then ask me first. Okay. স্মাৰ্ট এণ্ট্ৰি কৰিলে স্মাৰ্ট এণ্ট্ৰি কৰিলে Okay, is there any doubt or it is clear? Yes, students, is it clear now?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, so in the first paragraph, you see the last line. Isoquant are also called equal product curves. Why it is called equal product curves? Because the whole isoquant curve will produce the same amount of output or same amount of quantity. But the thing is that we have different combinations of inputs to produce the same amount of output. Clear it? Is it clear now? So, like the other theories, this isoquant theory also has certain assumptions. Okay, so what are the main assumptions? The first assumption is two factor of production. That means we have to use two factors of production out of our four factors of production. What two factors of production we choose? We choose labor and capital. So these two factors of production we use to produce the output. The second thing is number two, divisible factors. So what is divisible factors? That means factors are divided. If we use one factor, the next time we can use two factors. Third time we can use again one factor. Like that we can increase or decrease the amount of factor of productions. Third assumption is constant technique. So these assumptions we also use in our law of variable proportions also. Why, what is constant technique? That means whatever technology to produce we choose, we have to continue the same technology till the end of the study, because if we change the technology, then output production result may be different. So we have to choose the same technology till the entire study. Then number four, possibility of technical substitution. So technical substitution means what we have to choose for the first, what we choose for the output. Okay, so the various combinations. So initially I will explain you. So when I will show you the table, then I will explain this point clearly to you all. Then you go to the next point, sufficient efficient combinations. So efficient combinations means we have to find out efficient. What is the meaning of efficient? That means the correct, the right one. Okay, so which is able to produce the output at the minimum cost. So all the combinations that we have to choose that combination which will give us the minimum cost of production. So out of all the combinations, we have one efficient combination with whose we will start the production process. So these five are the assumptions to start the theory of isoquant. Is it clear? The assumptions are clear to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Then I will show you the table. So this is the iso quant or iso product schedule. So first you see the combinations A, B, C, D, E. So five combination are given on our table. You see the last column, output of cloth. That means it is the factory produces cloth. So which unit they use? They use meters. Okay, so here in this table we produce cloths. So what is the unit of cloths? That is meter. That means for all the outputs we use the same unit. So how many meter of cloth produces the industry produces 200 meters of cloths. So various combinations are given and the amount of output will be remain same till the entire process. So what now we use the various combinations of inputs. So what are the inputs? Labor and capital. So you see the first input. So A, first input is how much? Labor is 1 How much capital used? We use 15 capital. That means if we use 1 labor and 15 capital or 15 machinery, then we will be able to produce 200 meters of cloth. Now we will move to combination B. So in combination B, we use 2 labors and 11 capital. So if we use 2 labor and 11 machine, so you see the number of labor now increases. So from 1 to 2. But if when one increases, the other should be reduced to produce the same amount of output. So capital will, the number of machinery or capital will reduce. So second in combination B, we use 2 labor and 11 capital, and our output will be same 200 meter. In combination 3, we use 3 labor. That means number of labor is now again increases. If one increases, the other should reduce. So capital is now 8. So one increases, other reduces. The capital amount is 8, or we use 8 machinery to produce 200 amount of output. Again, it is given on combination D. So in D, we again increase the number of labor to 4, and the other should be reduced, and number of machinery reduces to 6, and we will use 200 meter of cloth. The last combination, that is E, where 5 labor we will use and our number of capital we'll use is 5, and we will produce 200 units of 200 meters of cloth. So that means the various combinations of two factors of production are given, labor and capital, and we will get the same amount of output. So this is the schedule of Isoquant curve. That means with the help of this schedule, these combinations, we will draw the Isoquant curve. You see the curve, you read the lines. So if you have any doubt, then ask me. Okay, all of you see the table, read the lines. If you have any doubt, then ask me.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Ma'am, one thing. Hi, hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
One thing, please tell me. Isoquant curves. Another name is indifference curve.
No, no, no. Indifference curve is a completely different curve. Indifference curve is from consumer side. So I think you have not the indifference curve concept in our syllabus. So isoproduct curve is quite same, but the thing is that here it is from the side of the producers. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Isoquant is from utility side, where it is from consumer side, where the consumer consume two different commodities and his satisfaction level remains same. But here it is from the producer side, where he uses two different commodities of inputs and his production output remain same. Okay.
Okay, now just check. All our marks present or not. If anyone is remember messed up, let me know. 1, 3, 8, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 31, 34, 37, 38, 42, 43, 44, 50, 51, 54, 55, 57, 60, 61, 63, 64, 65, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 78, 81, 82, 83, 84, 92, 93, 97, 98, 99, 101, 102, 104, 105, 106, 107, 109. Anyone left? Anyone there? Okay, fine. Okay. So, thank you, students. We'll stop here. Tomorrow again we have our class. And tomorrow, see, even reading, I'm still talking about. And tomorrow we will, see, Kazurinatri, we have, this is the third class now. That's why 9 minutes only I haven't given you any notes. So tomorrow I'll give you that. So tomorrow the course will be finished officially. So once the course is finished, the rest of the classes will be revision. Revision means, I'll ask you questions and you have to answer. It may be on written mode, it may be on oral mode. Just be prepared, try to study whatever we have studied till now. Go through everything because you can be asked any type of questions, but it's just revision, okay? So day after tomorrow means next week onwards revision will be started. So till then, stay happy and study. Okay then, thank you students.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes,
Could
any
you
doubt?
repeat again? Yes, ma'am. Could you repeat again only table?
So first column represent the combinations, okay? The second and third column represent the various combinations of outputs, and the fourth column represent the level of outputs. So you see combination A, where we use 1 labor, 15 capital, and the result is 20 output. That means the producer is able to produce 20 meters of cloth. Then
Ma'am,
combination
200.
B is 200, sorry, 200 meters of cloth. Second, combination B is given where the producer uses 2 labor, 11 machine, and he is able to produce 200 meters of cloth. Third combination, that is combination C, he used 3 labor, 8 machine, that means 8 capital, and he produces 200 meters of cloths. Then combination D is given, he used 4 labor, 6 capital, that means 6 machine, and he has produced 20 meters of cloths. Then the final combination E is given and he uses 5 labor, 5 machine, and still he is able to produce 200 meters of cloths. That means the various combinations are given of labor and capital, but he is able to produce same 200 meters of cloths. Okay, so now the producers have to choose that combination which will give him minimum level of cost. That means he have to pick up that combination to produce his same 200 meters of cloth where his cost remain maximum, or at a maximum cheapest cost of production he has to produce the output, or 200 meters of cloths. Now you see this graph. So in this graph, what happened? The various combinations are plotted. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So in the x-axis, what is given? Number of labor, and the y-axis it represent units of capitals. So in x-axis we represent the numbers of labor, in y-axis we represent the number of capitals. So first you see this is combination A. That means this is one, means one labor. So you see the table when he used, that is this is combination A, when he used one labor he used 15 capital. So in this diagram, here one labor, this is 15, so 15 capital. So this is combination A. Then he will move to combination B. So see in the table what is combination B. So combination B represent 2 labor and 11 capital. So again come to the graph. So this is 2 labor and 11, this is 11, so 11 capital. So this is combination B. Similarly in combination C, so if we plot combination C on the graph, what is combination C? So in combination C he used 3 labor and 8 capital. So now this is 3 labor, so and capital, this is 8, this is 8 and 9, this is 8 capital. So this is combination C. Similarly we have to plot combination D and combination E. So now we have, these are the points, combination A point, B point, C point, D point and E point. So if now we have to join all these points A, B, C, D and E in a freehand curve. So if we join all these points with a freehand, that means without using any scale, then we will get this curve. And the name of this curve is isoquant curve. Am I clear to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think you all will understood how I represent that combination which is given on our table on the graph. Yes, or you have any doubt? If anyone have any doubt, then ask me. Do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No. So I think you all make your
Ma'am,
screenshot. Yes.
ma'am, 4 and 5 graph number, whether there is a difference little, ma'am.
Yes, because it is because of rate of substitutions. I will explain the rate of substitution later on. Next class, I have to give the your properties of isoquant. After that, I will come to your rate of substitution, where marginal rate of substitution, where we will understood why this gap is continuously reducing. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So that is due to the rate of marginal rate of substitution, this gap remained closer. Okay, so I think you all make screenshot of your every slide. So I will give you the note right now through the photocopy in our group, and I think you should not have any doubt because it is very easy theory. So still, if you had any doubt, then next class tomorrow I will try to clear it out, and we will discuss the various properties of isoquant on our next class. Okay. So give your attendances on the group, name and roll number. Okay. And I will end up the class here.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank